Hey guys, Ningen here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. And so, as you can tell from the title, we are going to be trying out the new LR UUB that was added with the Battlefield update on the Resurrected Warriors team at 55%. It took me a while. I wasn't really sure whether I was going to pick up a copy of him. And then I decided, for the sake of the collection, I should get at least one copy. And then after I picked him up, obviously leveled him up to super attack 20, 55%, I thought, let's make this video, see how good he is with no dupes, and then I'll probably save the rest of my points towards King Cold and Mecha Frieza when they come out. So we've already got him with his link partner for this team. I'm going to use is the STR Fatboo. They share a revival, and I think that's pretty much it at the moment. Mainly because his link set, yeah, that's like the only link this rotation shares. His link set changes when he transforms, which obviously we are hopefully going to try and get. So let's get that 18 key super and then grab these. So I'll go through what he does. I'm not going to bring up the overlay because there's a lot of information, and of course it changes when he transforms. And some of you, I'm sure, will be aware by now of some of the basics of what he does. So his leader skill, he's the Resurrected Warriors leader, key +3, HP, attack and defense 100%. So he's not a bad substitute leader if you don't have the Angel Frieza, but obviously 100% is not quite what you want, but you can make do. Took 30k from a super, that's not terrible. Double digits from normals, I guess that's okay. So his two super attacks, the 12 key does colossal damage and lowers attack, and the 18 key does mega colossal and lowers attack. And then his passive skill is raises key by up to 6 and attack and defense up to 90%. The more HP you have, the greater the stat boost. So if you're on full health, you'll get that full 6 key 90%. If you're on half health, 3 key 45%, that kind of thing. So obviously if you're using him on a mode like, say for example, Super Battle Road, and you take a huge amount of damage in one turn, and then he comes up on the next rotation, then obviously he's not going to be as effective. So and then of course he does have a transformation, so he fuses with Mr. Boo when HP is 40% or less. Now this doesn't have a turn restriction, so one thing that's kind of cool about that is the fact that if you were doing something like Super Battle Road and you end a fight under 40% HP, you go straight into the next fight, and then he can immediately transform on the first turn. So that's not bad. Now his link skills are where he gets a little bit sketchy. So he has Infighter, Revival, Tough as Nails, Cold Judgment, Kamehameha, GT, and Legendary Power. Revival is really the only one that is common on the Resurrected Warriors team. So like, I guess Cell, the Tech Perfect Cell, has Kamehameha. A lot of units have Revival, and then it's that's kind of it. Like, I had a look through the link list earlier, and there's not really a lot of, I don't think there's any units in the category that have GT. There's not many LRs in the category. Obviously you do have the LR Metal Cooler and the new LR Broly as well, but both of them have much better link partners on this team, so you're not really going to be linking them up with the UUB. Got his 12 key super here, so you can see the Kamehameha. At least he doesn't have a cut and paste Kamehameha animation like a lot of the older units. His is actually pretty cool looking. So the important thing is his transformation. So once he does get the fusion, the only things that really change is his 18 key now greatly lowers attack, which is obviously going to be very useful. And then his passive changes completely. So interestingly enough, his passive change makes it slightly more difficult to get his super, and then at the same time not. It's interesting. So he no longer gives himself any key. Like the fusions, you get a heal when he first transforms. However, it isn't a full heal. It's 40% of your HP. But that's still pretty decent. I mean, if you were just under that 40% mark to transform, that puts you up to being at about just under 80. So it's almost a full heal. And then he gets attack and defense plus 100%. So he gets that as standard, and that is slightly more than the boost that he got from full health before transforming, but no extra key. However, he randomly changes key spheres of a certain type to rainbow, and then he gets 2 extra key per rainbow sphere you pick up. So each rainbow orb will give him 3 key, which is pretty good. So then once he's transformed, he gains Rival Duo, Master of Magic, Margin, and Fused Fighter. So Master of Magic and Margin are 2 links that obviously the STR Fat Boo has, which is why we brought him along on the team. And who else has it? I think both the Tapions have it. Rival Duo, I mean, which is an attack link and a little bit of an enemy defense debuff. Both the Tapions have it. Android 16, who's on the category, has it. Having a quick look at the list, though, that's kind of it. So I would say that is probably his biggest problem, is the fact that he doesn't really share a lot of links. But I mean, with giving himself key, and then obviously the STR, although that's not what happened this turn, the STR Fat Boo is an orb changer. So having him as his link partner gives us that added bonus that if he changes a whole cluster of orbs into the same colour, we can always give those to UUB instead of Boo. So not bad. Almost at a 1.5 million attack stat with a support unit on the rotation. I mean, that's not terrible for a 55% unit. Getting over a million fairly casually, so that's not too bad, I would say. We've finally been able to take a lot of damage as well. So I didn't mention it before, but that's kind of the main reason why I've taken on the STR Super Boo event. I've done this for a couple of showcases before, and this is the main reason. Is most normal Dokkan events in the game now, especially for teams like this, where the Resurrected Warriors is a very strong team anyway, and through my summons on the Goku banner, my Angel Golden Frieza is Rainbow, so sometimes you can get into positions where it's hard to not to super attack, and then you just absolutely destroy the enemy. So I'm going to get a couple of super attacks with Hirudegarn, why not? I mean, the Boo Piccolo heals himself quite a lot anyway, so, and he still has pretty decent damage mitigation. So we've got to get out of this Hirudegarn transformation to see the UUB transformation. But we should be on low enough health now that once we do finally get out of this Hirudegarn mode, we will get the UUB transformation. So I'm interested to see, once we actually get it and we have him linked up with the Fat Boo, what sort of attack stat we can get out of him. Because the Master of Magic is a 15% attack link, and Margin is attack and defense 10%. So, okay, so he's not on this turn. But fortunately, we can put Tapion in the front here, and so thanks to the extra defense that he gets from his passive, we are not really going to take any damage here. So Boo has lost a lot of his damage reduction now, but since he basically is on full health, it's pretty much impossible for our Rainbow Angel Golden Frieza to take him out, even with the support unit on the rotation. Although I just noticed this is the friend one, who, funnily enough, I only had a load of rainbow ones, but I managed to find one that was 90%. So, but here you go. Here is the fusion. So straight out of GT, Mr. Boo fuses with UUB to become Marj UUB. So let's see what we can do here. So now we have Master of Magic, Margin, and Revival. So as you can see, he doesn't get any key. Oh, actually, yeah, he loses Revival once he transforms. That was the Revival link coming up between Boo and Frieza. But he has changed a whole bunch of orbs into Rainbow. We can only get 4 at max. So let's do this. I mean, that's 22 key, so not going to complain about that. And then, of course, the heal, very safely putting us up to almost 80% HP now. So yeah, double digit damage. Let's see what we get here. So 1.6, and that's without a support unit. So if we could get up to that 24 key with a support unit on the rotation, we could be looking at a 2 million attack stat. And considering, as the whole point of the video, he is only 55%, that's really not that bad. Honestly, I think the only sort of downfall to this guy is there's not a, I can't see myself using him on a lot of things outside of like this showcase, for example. I did record the Resurrected Warriors no items run for Super Battle Road as part of the battle for the Super Battle Road King, and I did bring him on that team as well. I think funnily enough in that video I mentioned that I've already recorded the UUB showcase, because I did actually try and record the UUB showcase first, then I moved on to recording this one, but just before I started recording this one I realised that apparently I'd had my mic muted the whole time. So rather than record commentary over the top, I decided to re-record it. Plus I went on to Boss Rush and I tried really hard and it was very difficult to get the transformation. So overall I feel like this video has turned out better. So, but yeah, we hopefully Golden Frieza won't take him out. Oh, okay, 1.8 million attack stat, he might. Well, we got to see Marjube attack once. Excellent, we didn't actually take him out. Cool. So we get one more, and we have a support unit. I don't think we can get 24 key, though. Because we get, what, 3? That's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And we have 6, yeah. So we can't get it on this turn. Actually, that does give us slightly more if we do that. Let's try that then. It's going to be close, but I don't think. Yeah, no. Okay, so not quite. But we do have the support unit at least. So we are going to get a little bit of a boost compared to what we had last time. So let's see what we can get here. Was it 1.6 we got before? Yeah, 1.96. So 24 key with the support unit on rotation is definitely a 2 million attack stat. And then he does tank very well as well. So genuinely not a bad unit. Obviously I only know what I've seen from other YouTubers because I'm a global main, but I get the impression that the King Cold and Mecha Frieza are slightly better. But I know a lot of people out there will probably want to pick up a copy of him just for the collection purposes, if nothing else. And you can kind of see here that he's definitely not the worst card. And of course, if you don't have a Resurrected Warriors leader at all, then he really is worth picking up. If you guys are interested in that, I could probably try and see if I can do Resurrected Warriors Super Battle Road with him as the leader. Obviously with items, just to kind of show for people who don't have Angel Golden Frieza how you can do it. So I think it could probably be done. So let me know in the comments down below if that is something indeed that you would like to see. And we are going to wrap it up there. So that was the new LR UUB at 55%. I think he's definitely worth picking up a copy if you have the spare points. Out of the two that are available now, though, I would definitely rate the LR Metal Cooler Core as being better than him. But he's definitely a decent unit. So let me know what you think down below in the comments of the LR UUB. Did you pick up a copy? Did you get both the copies? Will you plan to rainbow him? Let me know down below. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Masked Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. You can follow my Twitch or join my Discord. The link is in the description below. And I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.